another NoFAP video. Hey, what's up guys? So as you've noticed, I do not do NoFAP videos on this channel often. Now, I don't do that for my sake, but I do it more for yours. You have to understand that there is absolutely no benefit to you to sit down every single day or every other day, whatever, and scour the forums, looking at forums about NoFAP, to sit down and watch YouTube videos from these NoFAP messiahs, essentially, talking about NoFAP. You don't defeat your addiction to pornography by talking about it or reading about it or listening to other people talk about it. You defeat it by leading the type of life that you want to go live. You create an ideal scenario, an ideal life circumstance for yourself. You paint that picture clearly in your mind and you go for that. But you don't just sit around and listen to people talk about it and read forums and it's of no use to you. So I do understand that, and that's why I tend to not talk a lot about it. More for your good, less for mine. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you really quickly about neuro associations. I haven't heard any of these NoFAP gurus talk about it, any of the NoFAP messiahs talk about this, and I think it's really important that you understand the connection between neuro associations and your addiction to pornography. So a neuro association is the link between your thoughts and your emotions in the mind, which shape your behaviors and your results in the real world. So neuro associations can be found in a billion different ways, but since we're talking about pornography, I'll just give you a couple that you might not be aware of that's keeping you relapsing over and over again. Let's say, for instance, a bag of potato chips. I know this is a weird analogy, but bear with me. A bag of potato chips. If during your heaviest porn usage times, you used to eat a lot of potato chips, and this can go for anything, but you used to eat a lot of potato chips, and then you would go masturbate to pornography. Understand that you've got a neuro association connected to those potato chips, so that now if you start your NoFAP journey and you keep eating potato chips, all you're doing is somewhat strengthening the emotional connection between the chips and pornography, because your mind is so used to you watching pornography, eating potato chips. Okay, maybe that doesn't work for you. Let's talk about your current environment. So where is your computer placed? Where did you masturbate to pornography the most? Is it in this section of your room? If it's always been in this section of the room, especially during your masturbation days, and now you're starting your NoFAP journey, the moment you enter your room, there is a subtle but very solid neuro association associated to the placement of your desk and pornography. Where your bed is placed, where your lamp is, with the posters on the wall, you are living in the environment that you've been living in when the neuro association to pornography was the strongest. So what I did at a certain point was I rearranged my entire room just to break the pattern. You got to break the pattern, the brains in the pattern that are keeping you bound to pornography. And lastly, let's talk about the biggest neuro association of them all, your lifestyle. What have you been doing all of your life? What are the life choices that you've made that have kept you bound to pornography? A lot of it, well, I'll use my own self. A lot of it was junk food, never exercising, binge watching on TV, all these unhealthy characteristics that I had. And I had to change those things. My addiction to pornography back then was a representation of my lifestyle. I've said this a billion times. You have to be willing to change the entirety of your lifestyle, every aspect of your lifestyle, if you really want to get over the habit. These are things that you should be doing. It's not even a question, it's something that you have to do in order to break the patterns in the brain. If you fail to break these patterns, you're going to have a really, really hard time trying to overcome the obstacles that come when it comes time to relapsing. You have to be able to change every aspect of your life and break the patterns, break the associations, weaken them, so that over time, mentally, the addiction to pornography just wears off. That is how it's going to work. I hope this helps. It should, and if you really, truly listen to what I'm saying and put these practices to use, you're gonna end up where I'm at, where pornography is no longer on my mind. I don't think about it. I don't think about not thinking about it. I am legitimately free, and I know what the feeling is like to have pornography consume you, consume your brain, consume your every thoughts, your actions. I understand what that's like. Now think about where I am now, where I'm free from that. That's where you want to get to. Please, please listen to me. Please, take my advice and actually put it to use. That would make me feel good. And then it would make yourself feel even better. So thank you. I can't say I'll be doing a lot of NoFAP videos, but from time to time I will be, you know, checking in because I know it's an important part of people's lives. So, yeah, this was a random video. I didn't really have it planned out, didn't think about it, just did it. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.